Better Call Saul is a prequel series to the hit AMC TV show Breaking Bad. It tells the story of how Saul Goodman, played by Bob Odenkirk, became the shady lawyer we all know and love. The first 5 seasons were amazing, but it's clear that the show is building up to something big for season 6. But could season 6 change everything? According to the show's co-creator Peter Gould, that just might be the case. First, the announcement of the new season. After experiencing multiple delays due to technical difficulties, issues caused by the COVID pandemic, as well as medical emergencies, fans can finally rejoice now that the trailer for the beloved prequel to the hit series of Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, has finally been released. Fans were just as excited as they were shocked watching it, as this trailer showed viewers something that none of the previous seasons had ever shown before: the future. Better Call Saul has always been known as the prequel series to Better Call Saul, so seeing future events happening in this trailer have completely flipped the script on what fans have to expect from this new season. Now let's talk about changes to the series. According to Bob Odenkirk, who plays Jimmy McGill/Saul Goodman, the 6th season of Better Call Saul will make viewers see Breaking Bad in a different light. The spin-off series about former con artist Jimmy McGill and his transformation into Saul Goodman touches on morally questionable legal aspects that are also prominent in Breaking Bad. In an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Odenkirk revealed that he has been told by the show's co-runner Peter Gould that the series' final season will cause viewers to view its successor in a different light. AMC representatives revealed that the new season will run for a total of 13 episodes, 3 episodes longer than any other season from the series, which usually only last for 10 episodes. Furthermore, they also revealed that the season will be divided into 2 halves, like everything else these days, which will likely remind Breaking Bad fans of the series' 5th and final season, which was also split into 2 parts to wrap up the story. The biggest change, however, is that not only will this season be exploring the events that happened before the events of Breaking Bad, it will also cover the events that occur during, or even possibly after, the events of Breaking Bad. This means that the 6th season will not just be a prequel series. Showrunner Peter Gould revealed that the 6th season would explore Saul Goodman's flash forwards as Gene Takavic to a greater extent than previous seasons. This change has created a lot of hype for the fandom, as avid fans suggest that this means that we will get to see the return of many fan-favorite characters such as Walter White and Jesse Pinkman to the screen. Now where we last left off. The season 5 finale of Better Call Saul was intense and ended with a massive bang. It also left us with some major plot points, and fans wonder how this upcoming final season will tie up all those loose ends. We finally saw what happened to Jimmy after he was kicked out of the law firm, and we found out that he has started working for Gene. It also showed Jimmy's transformation of becoming Saul Goodman. The consequences of his choices will be felt in the 6th season, and fans can hardly wait to see how the story ends. The death of Chuck McGill, Jimmy's brother, was also a turning point, as he was the one who mostly kept Saul under control, and it will be interesting to see how he deals with being a full-time criminal. Jimmy does end up going to prison, but Kim is able to get him released, and afterward, they decide to start a new life together in Omaha, away from all the crime and drama. The season finale also set up the rivalry between Gus Fring and Don Eladio Vente. Their conflict will likely be a major plot point in the next season. Fans of Breaking Bad will be excited to see some familiar faces in the next season of Better Call Saul. Now, what to expect from the new season? Fans can't help but wonder what awaits them in the final season, and it isn't a stretch to say whatever does happen will either make or break the entire series. From what little information we can see from the teaser trailer, we can tell that Jimmy McGill has now fully transformed into Saul Goodman. His infamous license plate, LWYRUP, Lawyer Up, is on full display during the opening shot of the trailer, as he represents the Salamanca family, a notorious criminal organization. While more business is good, this newfound reputation can come with its own complications. The trailer also reveals that Howard Hamlin will have a major antagonistic role to play in this season. This ties into the fact that not only did Jimmy reject his offer to join the HHM during the last season, but he also ruthlessly trolled Hamlin, such as the time when he threw a bowling ball through a car windshield. The last season also ended with Kim suggesting that Saul damages Hamlin's reputation further in order to get him taken off of the Sandpiper case, which would mean that Saul would be able to get his cut of the Sandpiper cyber settlement. Fans are left to wonder just how and what the duo is planning to do to Hamlin. There's also much speculation that Kimberly may be in danger this season on Better Call Saul, though there's no concrete evidence. The editing of the montage seems to suggest that danger is coming to her and Jimmy's door, which could determine her fate. We did see the emergence of Slip and Kimmy in the season 5 finale, but would fear be enough to set her back on the straight and narrow? Finally, the trailer shows a lot of action happening between Gus Fring and the Salamancas. We know that Nacho betrayed the Salamancas in an attempted assassination on Lalo, but he ends up surviving the attack on his compound, and it's clear he knows who's responsible. We also see Nacho in several dangerous situations throughout the trailer, so we know that he'll be on the run from retaliation. Luckily, he'll have Mike Ehrmantraut in his corner, but it would appear that Lalo will also be having his help. The trailer also gives a brief glimpse of Tuco Salamanca, a prominent figure in Breaking Bad. Next, some theories and predictions for the new season. There are undoubtedly a lot of questions and expectations for the new season. Fans have been theorizing and attempting to predict what wacky adventures await our criminal lawyer. Here are some of the most popular fan theories for season 6. What happened to Kim? Arguably the biggest mystery of the series that has yet to be answered is what happens to Kim Wexler, the current wife of Jimmy McGill. If you have been following the series ever since Breaking Bad, you will obviously have noticed that Kim does not appear in any of the seasons of the show. Considering this is going to be the final season of Better Call Saul, fans have theorized that the fate of Kim will be determined in this season. Some fans have theorized that Kim is going to die this season, and that is going to be the driving force that turns Jimmy McGill into Saul Goodman. However, not all fans share the same sentiment, and some fans believe that Kim isn't going to die, but rather go into hiding because of some unforeseen reason that will be revealed in the final season. Jim McGill's transformation into Saul Goodman. Throughout the entire run of Better Call Saul, Jimmy never fully takes on the alias of Saul Goodman. Fans are left to wonder just what it is that pushes Jim over the edge into leaving his past life behind and becoming Saul Goodman. The most common theory is that whatever happens to Jim's wife, Kim, will cause him to abandon his life as Jimmy McGill and don the name of Saul Goodman, the criminal lawyer who will use any and all legal means and tactics to get his clients away from prison. Some fans believe Kim will break up with Jimmy after the failed attack on Howard's reputation, because of which Jimmy will be forced out of the apartment and back into his makeshift office in the nail salon. How does Jimmy become Walter White's lawyer? The biggest question that fans have always been eagerly waiting for to be answered is just how does Jim, who goes by Saul Goodman in the main series, end up becoming Walter White's lawyer? In the Breaking Bad TV series, Saul is first introduced to viewers in season 2 when Badger gets arrested for the sale and distribution of crystal meth. Saul manages to cut a deal with the DEA for Badger to testify against his dealer, Heisenberg. Walter White and Jesse Pinkman confront Saul upon hearing this, and from there on, the rest is history. But just how does Saul end up becoming Badger's legal representative? And what causes him to decide to represent Walter White as well as teach him all of his dirty and illegal tricks of the trade? That's a wrap for this video. What are your expectations for this new season? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.